so...
I think there are hidden foes ahead.
Yay, hidden foes. I also love that you can't do anything with that information. Just like, okay, and now...
Summon spider!
I mean, we can summon. There's something buried. Come on, spider attack force.
Come, spin your web for me.
And let's head into the ambush. Oh wow, we just did one step. How could we not see that? Where did it come from? Rafflesia abominabla. Okay, go spiders. It's your job now. And another. And one more. Who needs to fight? You just have to conjure some spiders and they will fight for you. Alright. And nicely enough, you can still backstab this flower. That's not weird at all. Alright. And now with drawn daggers, let's just stab the flower. Huh? Nice. Oh, it still has quite a lot HP. Yeah, I don't think we can knock it down. Immune to stunning. Okay, that's sad. Let's try to freeze it. Freezing failed. Let's try to freeze it again. It failed again. Ah. Stunning doesn't work. Let's try to get closer and try another freezing attempt. Nah. Ah. Huh? Oh wow. We tried so often. Okay. You don't like fire. That's awesome. Kinda like that. So here we go.
The fervor of flame.
Ah, and there are smaller ones. Ew. It's just spewing oil. I'm so happy we succeeded to resist the fear. Except one spider. But that's okay. I don't think we will freeze it. But it just has a chance to resist of 40%. And still. Ah. Anyway. Come on, spider. Bite. Bite. And another bite. No, too few AP for that. Bye. Step some more. Haste ourselves. But I think it's just one supporting flower, so I think that's okay. You don't have to care too much about that. Let's just get a little bit closer. Let's hope that's... I don't think that will be enough. Ah, but it was quite a bit of damage. Hey, that's enough now. Huh? Nice. And even the smaller one perished. Perfect. Yay, some peers. Okay, so that's what Maradino was doing down here. Creating some weird, magical, poisonous flowers. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. Let's bring this pressure plate. This the one? No. Or was it here? I think those are the pressure plates, right? Let's try it. Okay. Where's the last one? Maybe here? Maybe buried? Key to the study. Nice.
Now, this is valuable.
Ah, here it is. Under the second flower. Okay, well, nothing happens. I'm confused. Another pressure blade? Oh. Why would I like to stand here? You tell me something.
I bet Maradino had some fantastic recipes for all these fresh and lovely ingredients.
Anyway, let's head off. Go and search the study. Where is it? Here. Where is it? I'm lost. And yeah, I guess here will be another fight. But I wonder against what? Nice. Quick save.
The wizard's study, is it? I doubt he'll mind if we help ourselves to any goodies he might have left behind.
I don't see anyone here to stop us in any case.
I do see someone. I see Melodia the Dissonant. 600 HP, but I think she's the only... No, there are more. But wait, there's more. Kandra Eagleheart. And Meredith the Evenstar. And Karul Poison Breath. Quite the titles. I don't think we can get more than 2 to the same effect. Let's throw it here.
Meteor shower!
Bye. Okay, let's take care of them. Also, quite the squeaky voice. Why do they have such squeaky voices? Maradino, invest in better voices for your skeletons. We have this guy and we have this one. Let's focus on this one, on Meredith. If we could see her, then it will be Karul.
The time of your death is at hand!
Kinda looked like he regenerated for a second. Okay. Oh, don't tell me you can attack me through this fog. Yeah, just come hither. Ow. Oh, Wakam the Forsaken. Didn't see him. Or her. Well. Just kill themselves. You're stunned. You're not supposed to talk. Okay, and let's use some more fire.
Infernal embrace!
As if there was not enough fire already.
Spirits of eternal flame to my aid.
I think we have quite the working fighting combination. Maradino's cold bones. It had been nearly 3 months since Maradino had seen green. Day after day, he gazed from the windows of his father's home, waiting for the torrent of snow to cease. After many weeks of cold, Maradino grew impatient. Who was the winter to decide how long to stay and when to go? Shouldn't a wiser fellow, say Maradino himself, for instance, make such an important decision? It was settled. Maradino himself would clear winter from the land, and its denizens would laud him as a hero. He swathed himself in furze and broom in hand, set to the task of sweeping every last snowflake into the bin. He worked for many long hours, but whatever progress he made be quickly reversed by a constant, gentle powdering from above. Maradino wailed, Maradino stamped. He glared into the grey-white sky above him, pointed a finger straight into its colorless mass and swore, "You will pay for this." Sounds like a child having a tantrum. The Witch and the Beast. I think we know that one. Yeah. At least some loot. Maradino and the matchbox. Yeah. Hidden inside the bookshelf. As a child, Maradino was fascinated by the ephemeral dance of the flame. Prohibited from tinkering with his mother's matchbox, Maradino nevertheless dreamt of the day he'd be able to master a flame of his own. When he began his studies into the arcane wizarding arts, he came upon a spell that quite fascinated him. Ignea Capul, it was called, and it promised to introduce his supple, growing mind to a world of magical fire. Maradino studied the spell long into the night. As the sun crested upon the horizon, he determined to try what he had learned. Carefully, precisely, he spoke the words on the page. A warm sensation came over him. Was it the fire of knowledge? The power of the academic flame within? No. It was his very hair, blazing and burning ever higher into the early morning. Maradino shrieked and dunked his head into his basin. He never attempted the spell again. He sounds a little less great with every book we read. Anyway, latest research. That's more fascinating. Ha! And the potion is complete and not a moment too soon. I fear the monster's growing bolder by the minute, and soon she may be nigh unstoppable. She lingers in the shadows, eyeing me eightfold, sizing up my succulent flesh and salivating. My life is a waking nightmare, as ever vigilant I remain, lest she appear where I least expect her, poised for the attack. But one sip of this elixir of courage will fortify my every limb and nerve. I'll poise my mighty heel of justice above her minuscule but abominable fame, and in one stomp of my mighty boot, the arachnid's threat will be neutralized. Free will Maradino be of her reign of terror, free at last. I must remember this most complex formula, the fruition of night upon desperate night of experimentation, in case one of her 1,000 sisters determines to take up her abandoned throne in the corner behind the commode. Elixir of courage. Combine apple and pumpkin. Okay. Let's have a look what it does. Where's the apple? Don't we have apples? Am I blind? I don't think we have apples. So I think we have to go back to the garden. But let's take it along. Were-sheep recipe. Keep your finest sheep wools from me, will you, father? I show you all. Were-sheep armor. Take a look of the finest seasonal undead eye wool, and this page is ripped and you cannot discern the missing text. To increase your resistance to all things unfair. Maradino's heavy rains. I think. After a particularly vivid dream, Maradino was struck by an unshakable idea. His lair ought to be tucked deep into the earth, away from prying eyes and bothersome vagrants. And so he set out with his shovel, prepared to dig himself a palace worthy of one Maradino to the power of 10. He would sit, he imagined, sultan-like among his earthy pillars and muddy servants in his hidden mansion. Sky dwellers, scoffed he. What do they know of my ways? Late into the night did Maradino dig, but trouble brewed high up in the much maligned sky above Maradino. First a droplet landed directly in Maradino's proud, unshifting eye. In the span of a single blink, Maradino's fortress to be was under attack by 1,000,000 ceaseless dewy soldiers. The great hall he had intended as the foyer quickly filled with a swirling miasma of water, mud, and failure. Maradino trudged back to his father's house, disillusioned by the sky's ill intentions. He would have his revenge. This he saw. Quite the weird guy. There's another book.
Now, to find out what effect that had. Hunters 1, secretive absent wizard 0.
We're getting pretty good at this, if I do say so myself.
Nice, there's a bloodstone shard, which I hope just works as a normal bloodstone. Let's read his secret files. They will sing Maradino's praises for 1,000 generations. I've learned how to enter the cave of Gungnir, the Troll King. And have imbued this very tome with the necessary spell. In the future, I need only bring this book to the ray of light that pierces the magic mushroom ring, and Gungnir's treasure will transform from granite to gorgeous gold. Interesting. Here you go, Scarlett.
What have we here?
It's got... They're desperate for.
Your tongue and listen closely.
Oh, Maradino's
Maradino
ghost.
the omniscient will. Death cannot hold you, Meredith the even star. When Maradino bids you return.
Oh, now we fight against everyone else once again? So far just the 2. We even have epic battle music. So. Hello there, Maradino. Also funny that he apparently was also quite afraid. Oh wow, quite a lot of HP. Quite afraid of spiders. Okay, I mean he's a ghost, but let's try to freeze him. Well, ever froze a ghost? I just did. And let's see. Nah. Come on, hit. Try to also stun him, because then we can use fire. Huh?
Swift and stunning.
Nice. Frozen and stunned. Both things I wouldn't have guessed to be possible for a ghost. Come on, Meredith. What you gonna do? That soundtrack is so epic. Just so sad that at least in the game without editing, you don't hear any music after this epic song. But as usual, if you're watching this on YouTube, you will have some music. If I go a little bit closer, then I can't use the arrow spray. Let's just focus on him. Still frozen, but no longer stunned. Oh, you're stunned. And I mean, if that's possible, let's try to free the other ghost.
Tempests of winter's core to my aid.
So weird. I wonder if you wouldn't freeze or stun him, if you would go and return every turn one of the other ghosts. Guess we hopefully won't find out. He's trying to. Yeah, come on. And some more. Quite the enduring champ. Okay, now let's walk a little closer. And then try the arrow spray. Like that.
Meet your demise!
Nice. Bye, Maradino. Nice knowing you. For reading your weird childhood stories.
A taste of the gathering storm.
Didn't that cause any damage? Immune to air damage? Almost. Let's just take the good old-fashioned fire damage. It's still weird to listen to fights without any music. The atmosphere changes quite a lot. Mainly it's way less epic. Nice. Alrighty. Let's heal up. And have a loot around. Ah.
Ooh!
Apparently nice stuff. So, let's have a look. Metal boots, they require strength. Yeah, they do. A one-handed ornate sword is also requiring strength. Yay. A rope awarding intelligence. Seems quite decent. Yeah, so let's give it to Scarlett. Then we give the rope Scarlett wears to Jahan. We just rotate. Here we go. And a ring. A divine ring. Which awards strength. Great. We could use the bloodstone, but I would just hold on to it for a little while. Okay. Okay, I wanted to go back and find one apple. I have to say I'm a bit afraid that you may have used the potion of courage to, well, cause the imp to be a bit braver. Anyway. Maybe we can still give it to him? Well, I have to say, I don't think so. I think it's too late because we already sent him off. Okay, so the combination was a pumpkin and an apple. Filter of the Fearless Imp. Yeah. Sad. But I mean, at least when we talk with the imp, I don't think there was any hint that we should use it. How do we get up again? Or do we have to teleport? I think we have to teleport. I mean, here, the hidden lair. No, where did we come? It was here, right? Well, or we can go in here. Let's see where this leads to.